Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous videos we are seeing how you can create a database and how you can create a form so that every time a user inserts data into those forms, the data is saved right away in the records of the database. So in this video today I'll be showing you how you can add AJAX onto that code so that the process is faster and more dynamic. AJAX is asynchronous JavaScript and XML, which helps you to prevent delays and helps you sometimes to make things faster. Now for me in this case I shall be using it to insert data into the database. So instead of this action, I'll remove the action page and say ID. You can adjust the code according to how we are going to be following it in this tutorial. So all these things remain the same: age, contact and email. So the button is saved, but this time around I'll create a div where my message will appear after inserting the records into the database. I'll give it an ID as message. Yes, so let me save this and see how it appears already here. So you can see that the message will come right here. Yes, so I can even style it, and I say style, font weight, bold, then I say color green because it's a success. So this is what we have right now. You can see that the message is now green. You can give it more stylings. You can even style the form according to the way you want. So I will leave this message blank, but every time we insert something into the database, the message will come up and will show here the same space. So we are going to write AJAX code so that we make sure we do that. So you need to import the AJAX CDN, and you can get this link. I will leave it in the description so that you can just add it the way it is right here. You see, this is the source or the CDN we are going to use. So I'll write a script file so that you can do it. You can be able to write your AJAX code right here. Remember, we have our action page as this store, you get, so we shall also be using it in our AJAX. So pay attention as I write down this and as you master it. You need more practice so that you can master every and each step here. So I'll come and say $, I'll say $, of a document. So every time the document is ready, we define a function. So I'll say $. I'll open these brackets. Say document dot ready. Every time this document becomes ready, dot ready, and now we shall be having a function. So I'll define a function every time the document is ready and we want to get our form. Remember, so don't forget that. So this function, in this function I shall open these brackets and I'll have it here. So and I'll put this. So so we say $, in two brackets, which document do you want? It is my form. So we get its ID, which was my form. So this is my form, $, my form. Then say dot submit. So every time they are submitting, we want to do something. Yes, dot submit. Then we shall do this function. Say function. Every time the event happens. So you say submit function and this event, the submit function or the event of submitting. Every time it happens, what happens? So that's here. Yes. So every time we want a user to submit, we shall prevent page refresh, because normally when the form is submitted, it refreshes and saves the data into the database. So we say event, you see this event here, event dot prevent default. Yes, prevent default, and I'll stop right here. So this prevents the form from getting submitted. I'll say prevents form submission. Yeah, so prevents form submission. So that's what happens. You can even put terminators here so that you don't forget to terminate and your code is properly aligned. That's very important, to align your code very well so that it can be readable. So for now we are going to get the form data. I'll say getting form data. Yeah, so after committing that, I'll define a variable. I'll say var form data is equal to $, open brackets, then this. What is this? This is the form, this, that's, so these are the parameters. This dot serialize, so we need to serialize the data that's coming from the form. So serialize array, we shall use it. So I also stop here. So after getting the form data, we shall send the form data to the server. So sending to the server. So I'll come here and say, now we are starting to use AJAX. So I'll say $dot, this is the format you have to follow, .AJAX, right? Because we are using AJAX library. Yeah, so you open it like this. So our URL, where do we want to send this form data? Our URL will be our action page. Remember, in the previous videos we created our URLs. If you didn't watch those videos, you can go back and follow so that you fully understand this tutorial. So our file was store.php. Say store.php. Alright, so this is store.php. That's the first parameter, right? So you can pay attention, you can really understand this. So the method was post. Method, the form method is post, comma. That one is also done, right? So the data to be sent, is form data. Form data. Remember, we defined this variable form data because we serialized it and became one. So data. Then what is our success? Success, you say success, then function, and also we need to get the response. We need to get a success function, so we are getting the response. Alright, yeah, so we open this function and say, still we say $, which is, remember the ID of a message area we created. I told you we came here and created this message area, so you shall get that ID so that we get the response that's coming from the PHP page. After doing this, we're going to go to the PHP page. Okay, so we say hash message, the ID of the message div, message, then dot text, get the response. Or maybe I can first work on the PHP page so that we come back here and complete our code. So this is our PHP code. Remember, we had done it to store our records without any AJAX. So if you put AJAX now, we shall not need this condition. So I'll delete it. Yes, I'll delete it and then collect these the same way they were in the first place. So we say this is the message that's going to come. So we want this message every time something is inserted, this message is sent back to our page and it is given back on the response. Okay, so to achieve that, we were getting the ID of the message box, which was message, then dot text, then response. You terminate here. We also say $, open brackets, we shall get the ID of the form, shift hash my form, then we pass this array as 0, then dot reset. So this will help us to reset the form after adding all that data into the database. You can even stop there. This code is already working and it can be doing what we want. So we can, sorry, this one, this is wrong. So far what we have, it is very working and fully operating. So everything is opened very well. Let me see. Yes, I forgot to add this. So this is what we have right now, and everything must be working by now. So let's test to see if it's working. So I'll come here and refresh, and I'll say this is the name is NestWave, age is 30. Okay, let me put 20e. Contact this email, let me put that. So you see that every time we do this, the data has been inserted successfully with AJAX without refreshing. So every time you have a lot of records to insert, it just takes you back instead of doing in the first way we did. So you see this line of code resets our form to become blank again. So let me comment on it to see what happens after inserting. Let me say Ernest, age 20, contact this, email this. So we save. You can see that now we've saved, but the values are still there in the text boxes. So this helps us to reset our form. You can see that it's resetting. So if you want to redirect to anywhere, we can even reload the page. You can say location dot reload. So this is what we have. So every time this is inserted, we shall reload also the page. So let me say Sarah, age 3, contact 9, email this. So you save. You see that it even redirects us back to the page. So this one is not too necessary, you can even leave it. So this is what we have, and I want to thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe because more videos are coming each and every day, and bye.